college football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Falcons will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will start this game off. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had...
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
What a great way to start this game. And one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Flips it out in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Special teams coming through the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
Makes the grab in the end zone from the 2 as they extend the lead to 8.
How about that for a race? You march down the field, you score a touchdown on the opening drive of the game, and you go for 2, and it all... Gravy. 8-0 early.
Coming out with it, it's Daniel. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They punted on the opening possession of the game. Might still have a few plays left on that opening script. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions, but sees zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
He's got it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Slips away. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. He might be afraid to kick it to him there after the first punt was taken back to the house. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Air Forces offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Still running at the 35. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Falcons headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Falcons. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it out. It's Daniel. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. On target. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense, as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right. Hits the accelerator to the right. The 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. The pull and throw off the RPO. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now the play fake. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They get enough push, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That'll cut the lead to 13. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cooks. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the Falcons want to crank the tempo. Play action. looking left. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on third down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
The Falcons are marching down the field. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it
turning it on! Touchdown, Air Force! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this in running back that can play wide receiver, who can design ways to get the football in his hands? Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Quick handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. The snap sets up the throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Kick is in the air. He's got it. Slips through the line. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Falcon.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
How about this? These guys are going for two. Looking to throw. He's got it. One try as good as they build on this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the grab. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. Here's the return. He gets a block. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. With the catch, it's Cooks. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. A strike downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
You got to be so careful, too, Dave, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Falcons are in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
It's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. Touchdown Air Force! And they take it in for 6 more points. 2-point conversion attempt is coming. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a bit...
Oh, he's got some space. Powers through. Past the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UNC!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Miami. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear...
Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab at the 25 in this room. Touchdown, Falcon. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence. Could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Completes it in the middle. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
55 weak.
Looking to fire. Punts it out of the air. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Gets away from one. He's got space. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches.
Well, on 2nd and inches, the offense tried to catch the defense napping, and they took a shot, didn't get it. 3rd and inches now, you got to do the obvious thing and run it, and the defense completely stuffs you. Now you got 4th down. What do you do if you're on offense?
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, North Carolina! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And he tacks on the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Air Force. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. to throw. He's working against the clock. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and... from the 8. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on first and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll immediately call timeout.
How about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tompkins. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. They'll send out the kicker here. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On the move at the 30. Wide open spaces. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Falcon. Once he got some room, it was over.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cooks. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got it out. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Pulls it, fired complete. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Now on first down from the 28. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rossi. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. The Tar Heels getting set on first and 10. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
I got to to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive and trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Running back searching for a hole. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set.
Wants to go up top. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. And as he throws, can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Setting up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense...
Looking for a deep man. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Air Force.
And what nice play design. You hit your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup. And then what do? You fade him towards that sideline and let it go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And the Tar Heels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rides the back on the option again. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense off to the races to the right. The 30, the 20.
Talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
And he's going to bring it out. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Got it in the middle, it's Daniel. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Let's go, let's go.
Makes the grab, it's Daniel. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air on 2nd down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Sets up the screen, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. He might want another play. He'll start this drive firing. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up. Now.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. That's caught. It's Rossi. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Finds the tight end down the gut. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to throw for it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Never a doubt. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to go up top on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the catch on the right side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Air Force.
Have a dang young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll be out of bounds short of the 25 at the 22-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to the ground, and they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Daniel. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it. Kick is on its way. He'll take it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snags it inside the 20. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Zings it complete to the right. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. The Falcons trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Handoff from the gun.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Makes the grab down the left side. Off and running. Inside the... and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
He'll bring it out. It's Cooks. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. looking deep down the right side. It's caught. Finds some room. Slippery slide. Finding his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Throw to the end zone. It's picked up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Daniel. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it for a big play. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Rossi. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker. It's Daniel. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Try to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. He'll try to do it himself. Breaks. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UNC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build on.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Looking to pass. It's Ware. Makes the grab.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And the Falcons come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
Yeah, and I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football. But there's definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Offense gets set for second down.
Yankee blue. Hey, clear, clear.
Scanning the field, it's Ware. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. And the pass is incomplete on fourth down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Let's go! Let's go! Ready to go!
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Rossi.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Safe completion on the screen. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the...
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Bringing it back. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done the...
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. To the air, it's Ware. Finds his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Falcons in the hurry-up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking down the middle. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Might be changing the route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People were fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling.